Zeofate plays Horizon Forbidden West. And welcome everybody to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. So, today we have unlocked our base. We are now looking at going after the Poseidon fragment. Theoretically, I should be about 5 levels higher to do this fragment, but I actually really kind of want the ability to swim underwater. But let's kick off. We're going to do exploring because I have no idea what's going on around here. So the goal for today is I'm going to go looking for campfires, trying to get the map updated, and everything else like this. That's the plan, anyways. How well that works, I don't know. But we'll find out.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger. You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the marshals. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tanakh. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, I spotted a group of Osram salvagers wandering the edge of the desert near the southwestern border. I'd report it, but I don't think they'll last long. If the machines down there don't get them, the storms will.
Oh, that's kind of you. Sounds like those Osram could use a hand. I'll keep an eye out for them if I'm down there.
I've got nothing to report. Stay alert, soldier.
Let's see what kind of equipment you have. Shock bolt caster. Actually, no, I think I'll actually hold off on that one for now. Already got the Noir Sentinel. Good.
Next time, right?
Okay.
The machine was built to kill.
So let's see here. just going to be doing some random exploring as I'm doing everything else.
That game looks pretty.
Oh yeah, the Horizon series has always been a beautiful game. This is the second game in the series. First one is Horizon Zero Dawn. It was
Mudking
very, very much a
1996S
good.
said time to hunt
When
more
Sky
new
is strong
keys.
enough to capture Hephaestus.
You have fun.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks.
That doesn't look good at all. Okay, workbench. Wait timer, inventory, and campfire. Groovy.
Mudking 1996S said takes me about 3 to 4 minutes to clear a silo.
That's not too bad.
Machine won't be bothered by acid.
Mudking 1996S said the only pain is the hacking god, I hate it.
Yeah, that's why Master Infiltrator is such a godsend.
Quiet breaths now.
Yeah, you know what.
Platoon leader accepted. Welcome.
And 19.69 for another sub. Thank you for the resub.
When a Prime subscription is used to subscribe, does the person you subscribe to with it still, like, make money off of it like you
Yep.
would paying for a sub?
Yep, it's classified as a tier 1
19
sub
Death
to the
Talon
system.
69 said yes.
Cook should know what to do with this.
So we will get the same amount as like Talon sub. If you sub with a Prime, I'll get the same amount of money as Talon just gave me.
That makes sense.
Okay, anything. Let's get that campfire, then we'll go for the other one. The reason why I'm focusing on campfires is they are fast travel points.
That makes sense. Fast travel is important.
Very, very, very much so.
Ooh. Sims came out with a new cosmetics pack that I think I might need to invest in.
Acid's no good. Figure something else out.
19 Death Talon 69 said I think Prime subs give you less money.
Ouch. Ow. Ow. Come on, get over there. Need some more medicinal herbs, because that one hurt.
Mudking 1996s said tomorrow at turnover I might be able to hit 52 on the scoreboard and be able to max out Master Infiltrator.
It's always good to have extra.
Yeah, I have no idea what level I'm going to be at turnover. Okay, all that stuff. Yeah, I need to get a bunch of skins and stuff so that I can upgrade my ammo pouches and the like. Okay, well, okay, I got that one now.
Mudking 1996s said I'm literally flying through the scoreboard trying to catch up to where I was.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of effort for you there. I mean, you lost, what, 2 weeks worth of effort?
Hold on to this for later.
Mudking 1996s said no I was at 56.
To milk the settlement. Gonna have to watch my step.
Mudking 1996S said I'm at 49 right now.
Yeah, you should be able to pop pretty decent. Okay, there we go. That's that one. Looks like a settlement there, which is not actually what I want to deal with at the moment. The settlement's gonna have a campfire that I can work with.
Not one more step. The Tenakth don't suffer outlanders in the clan lands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
Hair like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruda, champion of the traitor Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind.
Mudking 1996S said and the update has been live for what 5 weeks now.
I don't need a chaplain telling me what battles to fight.
The real battle is arguing with you.
Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, and everyone dies.
What's going on?
I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with a hair like blood. The Outlander from the embassy.
You killed Greta, Regala's champion. He was one of ours.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Maybe I could use some trouble right about now.
Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machines' hearts, send them to our capital, get paid with water. Gets harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But our quarry is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first?
Okay.
What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years. We harvest the parts we need from it. No more, no less. New machines always show up to replace our kills.
What about the killer machines you mentioned?
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more arrive. First sawtooths, then ravagers. Now, a sandblasted thunderjaw. Hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens. Had to leave half my hunters behind to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Hearts being the most valuable. Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
It is the way of the desert. How we've always survived.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
Means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
I must be dehydrated.
I heard him calling you chaplain. What does that mean?
It means I've survived our youth and outlived my brethren in many battles. As such, I counsel the Desert Clan. Those who reach my age are meant to share our wisdom with the young. Keep them on the true warrior's path when their stubbornness kicks up dust and clouds it.
You knew Regala's champion, Gruda.
He was one of ours. So was Regala. Desert Clan's pride and joy.
Why is
Hi,
she
kitty
attacking
kitty.
her own people?
She feels betrayed. Regala was a legend among our clan. Fearless.
I can't wait for
unrelenting.
Monday.
A marshal to Hikaru, chief of all Tenakth. His judgment made flesh.
What changed?
The Karja king asked for peace, and Hikaru agreed. Regala wanted payment in kind for the atrocities the Karja committed. A Tenakth empire that would push into the east. So she challenged Hikaru's decision. He had no choice but to face her in combat.
Hikaru won. She should have died by his hand then, but the chief let her live. For Tenakth, that kind of mercy is a bitter drink.
Now that she rides machines and murders marshals, we might not be able to ignore her camps in the desert for much longer.
No one in the desert clan's touching those camps. This is between Regala and Hikaru. If the chief's strong enough to lead, he'll prevail. If he doesn't, he'll make way for one who is.
That's a little harsh, isn't it?
So's the desert.
Got a point there.
I'll help you harvest those pen machines if I can. Probably better if you don't do it on your own. Seems like your village needs you right now.
I like her.
An outlander after my own heart. We can leave now, or I can meet you at our outpost southeast of here.
I have something to take care of first. You go on ahead.
I'll wait at the outpost for as long as I can.
May the Ten protect you then. I'll await your return and report to the capital.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay. So we got the campfire. That was my main thing that I was concerned with. So let's keep going down to Tall Neck. Need the tall necks because I kind of need the map. Makes finding things and navigating a lot easier when you have a general idea as to what everything, where everything is.
Desire can make use of this.
There we go. Too far. Okay. Not entirely certain if that's a storm coming in or a machine. Either way, I don't want to stay in these lighted areas for too long. You being there tells me there we are. Oh, come on. Come on, Aloy, I want to go this way. Yeah, if you're ever wondering if there's a collectible around, watch out for the butterflies. blue ones. They seem to indicate where collectibles are. Like, you see the blue butterflies going around that plant? That's because that plant is a collectible, and then the butterflies disappear once you gather it. Nice subtle way of indicating that there's something there.
Place to rest.
Let's see if there's anything I need to craft. I got enough of them. I can craft up some of you. So I need Sunwing Shield Caster. Okay, it should be too big an issue. But that'll come by later. It looks like a solar array. Or what left of one. So let's gather up all these medicinal herbs. I've been going through a little too much lately. So restocking is definitely a good idea. Well, there's some people out hunting. That's gotta hurt.
Are those NPCs or other players?
Those are all NPCs. This is a solo player game.
Ah, makes sense.
But there are other quote-unquote hunters from all the various different clans. They will come out and they'll deal with hunting grounds. Because the entire economy is based off of the machines.
Okay.
Parts from the metal shards. It's all based on these machines.
That's pretty cool.
Oh. I can't see where to climb this tunnel. I need ammo first.
Okay. See that machine there that's got the blue symbol above it? That's called a tall neck. And I actually have a Lego build of that if you want to check it out on my YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
That was a very fun build. But they are basically mobile communication platforms, and they retain maps of the local area. So if you want to figure out what you're doing... Oh, that's not a good thing. The bigger they are in the background is the more problematic they're going to be.
That makes sense, realistically.
Yeah, the big guy is going to be a pain in the ass.
Doesn't look like there's any way to climb this tunnel.
Shit. Well, that's gonna end that problem then. If I can't climb the tall neck, there's certainly the hell nothing I'm gonna be able to do.
Machine will take a lot of damage from acid.
Now I really want to, as much as I don't want to go near it, I really want to know what the hell that giant ass machine over here is. The downside is the giant. Well, no, it's a simple factor of I know I'm going to have to fight it sooner or later. That's the way this type of game works. Is you will need to fight it sooner or later. Either it's a quest because it's on Rampage, or it's because it's got a very rare part that if you want to be able to advance a piece of equipment or something, you're going to have that. That
makes sense.
Is one of the. That's one of the T-Rex fuckers. They're not one of those people that you generally want to screw with. This red grass here hides you from enemy scanners.
Oh, cool.
But only so long as... Oh, that's a Thunderjaw. Yeah, this has got bad idea written all over it, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Do it. Do it.
I forgot how much of a cheating assholes these guys were. No, I am in no way, shape, or form properly geared for that kind of fight. Because realistically, I'm wandering in an area that I should be like 5 or so levels higher than I currently am to enter into this area, but there's a piece of equipment I want that I'm not willing to wait for, so I'm just going to have to deal with it.
That's fair.
But no, like, you're watching this, and you're saying how beautiful the game is and everything else like this. This is the minimum resolution, the minimum graphics, the minimum everything. Because my computer can't handle the high-end stuff. So this is the low end of everything. At least one of the advantages is if you're updating your equipment in here, a lot of games will say, oh, hey, you need this material, which, to be fair, this one does as well. But, like for pouch upgrades, it says, oh, I need 2 pelican feathers and 50 metal shards. Well, I don't have any pelican feathers and I don't know where to get them. You can create a job that will highlight where those items are on the map for you. So you can then know that you can go to that location and potentially get those materials. You've still got to be able to actually properly kill them, and yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get that upgraded. I need more green shine fragments. One of my sub goals for this game is I'm going to go and get every weapon, every armor, and upgrade them to the max. Simply because I can. But
It sounds like it would be entertaining.
I'm very much one of those people that you hand me an open world game like this, and I'll go get all the collectibles first. I'll go hunt down the legendaries first. And then I'll start working on all the side quests, and then once all the side quests are done, then I'll go and complete the main mission. Unless I have to go and like complete some of the main mission in order to be able to unlock new areas or something like that to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's all I can do upgrade-wise. Like, I could, if I really wanted to, I could turn around and override a machine to ride it. I generally don't like doing that. I like wandering around like this, because then I'm gathering resources as I'm going. And it's basically I'm giving into my ooh shiny syndrome.
God, do I ever feel that.
Okay, who are you guys? You're just long legs?
I told you I won't be on this weekend, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will be around Sunday night. I don't know what you're up to, but I don't have anything Monday.
Oh, well, we can figure that out then.
Well, all I have to do Monday is go pick up my kitten, but that won't be early in the morning.
There's a piece of green shine. You tag as well. Yeah, the glowing yellow indicates that that is a weakness. You hit there, you do significantly more damage. Like that. Especially if you catch them by surprise. If you don't catch them by surprise, you can get your ass kicked pretty quickly and easily. Come here. Hate it when the controller overcompensates. Come on. Both know you're going to come back after me. Come here. There we go. Could've sworn there was another machine up there somewhere. But the music is telling me that there's another machine kicking around, but I'm not seeing them. Oh, there you guys are. Nah, I can leave you guys alone.
I'll pick these up.
I need to hunt vultures. Okay, so that's going to give me a bomb satchel upgrade, but I still need wishbones. Howdy, howdy, town.
Okay. We can switch into the other chat if you want. It's getting pretty close to 12.
Yeah, when you guys are ready to go watch your movie.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Pardon?
Said yes, we will get there. Oh, you said you want to give the movie a chance, Jay?
Yeah, constantly thinking about it. It's just
No.
It just kept pop. Yeah, that's exactly what kept popping in my brain. Is no.
That's fair.
So it's at that point. It's like
no.
If the brain is constantly saying no, I will do something or say something that'll ruin it for others, so I'm just going to remove myself from that situation so that the others can enjoy the movie.
I doubt you would do that, but I mean, if you're not going to enjoy it, there's no point.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about comments that you make, but like I said, if you're not going to enjoy it, then yeah. It's not a especially brutal movie, but it is creepy as fuck. It's great. It's definitely one of the creepiest movies I've seen in a long time.
Probably get here and hide now.
Looks like that machine stores fluid in its tail. I wonder what it does with it.
Stop calling! I don't want to talk to you!
But they want to talk to you. That's all that matters.
Hey, what's up? That sucks. I heard you were stuck. Yeah.
You are just watching for me.
Machine doesn't like fire.
Is it too late to call in dead?
Are you at work?
Yes.
Then yes.
Damn it.
Gotta find the right cauldron to learn how to override that.
Unfortunately, you've already given them proof of life.
Damn.
Unless you really want to go extreme measures, which I would never recommend.
No. I just don't want to be here today.
Fair.
I get here and find out that it's been busy as shit in town, which is fine. Long hauls have actually been busy. The 2 long haul vehicles that I went to go pick up got stuck in the mud. Something like 2 feet of mud.
Oh,
What
wow.
the fuck were they picking up?
Kennedy.
That would do it.
They're still stuck. talking. I guess the one driver was talking to the tow company and Mackenzie. Oh, we'll send a semi. Nope, we can't send a semi. I know where you guys are. The semi's gonna get stuck. I'll try and send a truck.
The guy in the truck's going like, how about no? I don't want to get stuck.
Fine if it was 4-wheel drive or something. I would think anyway. What do I know? I'm not there. But yeah, it's just a lot to do.
Come here.
For
Come here, you mutated anteater.
What was that?
Telling this goddamn anteater to come get over here already. There we go.
My current sim is a spellcaster, and I have just discovered that I have learned a spell where I can set people on fire.
Oh god. Aha!
I'm gonna do it.
Of course you are.
In Sims news today, there's been a new firebug around. It keeps setting everything random on fire. Even fire. No, we haven't figured out how that one works yet either. But evidently it has.
Apparently she does not like me.
I wonder why. Yes, I totally love you. You set me on fire, but I fucking love you.
Well, if they were a masochist,
No,
that could theoretically still be a thing.
I can't believe it lets me set other sims on fire.
Thing.
So much for your normal
Mudking 1996S said you could have my mentality. It can go.
Sorry,
where
what
it
was
can
that,
blow.
Talon?
I said so much for your normal playthrough.
Well, the thing is, realistically speaking, if this is what she normally does, then this would be classified as a normal playthrough. It's only if she went and played the Sims like you were legitimately supposed to, that would be an abnormal playthrough for her. That being said, please don't turn me into a Sim.
You definitely would not want to live in my sim world. I am brutal.
Yes. That's one way to put it.
Okay. I'm not going to fight with that one. Okay, let's see where we are now. Got a fire there. That's where we'll head off to for now.
Alright, I'm gonna switch over. I'll talk to you probably after the movie, Jay.
Yeah, no worries. You guys go enjoy.
Thank
Try not to
you.
smile too much.
Oh, she's gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
Looking forward to it.
Uh-huh.
I honestly don't think she knows what she's gotten into.
Yep. Talk to you later.
Alright. Talk to you later, Jay.
Have a good one.
smoke. Could be from a camp.
Or
Maybe I should
something
check it
worse.
out. Some kind of Osram camp? How'd they end up out here?
You guys went after the tall neck or something. You guys are idiots.
You're welcome, Outlander. Maybe if we go up and over? You hear about that traveling Osram troop?
Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. The girl's maladjusted.
I think you're maladjusted. You were snooping in her shit.
Looks like we have company. Why not
Must be closing in on the signal.
You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest. One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tanakh down there, the kind that contain machines. He barely
like
made it back
kill.
alive.
Thanks for letting me know. Sounds like the rebels are as friendly as ever. I wonder what they're... Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. The savior. My savior. Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delve wares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up. Shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did. Got the rest of the crew spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delver's right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by storms and machines so fierce that you wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
Like yourself?
Of course. Eventually.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
Feeling bold? There's a Tanakh outpost nearby.
Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide
Okay,
all
so
kinds of
let's quickly do... I think I got a couple things I can upgrade now. Of having found the parts. Here we go.
They seemed like they were racing or something. I don't know.
So, for now, this is where we wrap up for this episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And we will see you all next time.